Connections and activities are binds that explore self-expression, progression of skills, and passions that can take form in exploring hobbies and partaking in communities that promote inclusion. Skateboarding is a sport that does not rely on who you are, where you come from, or where you are in life. It's a sport that focuses on exploring the possibilities of where an individual is willing to take this opportunity. With the recognition through its physical practices and subculture, skating is an identity that is differentiated from mainstream sports through its youth-based and non-conforming identity. Individuals within this subculture explore a persona that is reflected through slang, rules, and dress that differentiates them from society. The accessibility of online tutorials related to skateboarding, how these creators interact and market their programs are my chosen niche. This will be partaken through viewing their social identities, how they're translated through other platforms, and how they reflect their ideals within their branding and personas. Studying an ethnographic analysis into tutorial content creators will demonstrate the depth of exposure and influence these mediums create. By exploring this niche, as someone who is viewing this standpoint as a spectator, and now as a participant, I've been exposed to this community in forms of exposure from friends and the popularity of skate parks in my community, and have been a fan of skateboarding games since childhood. So here are some examples and information. So Braille Skateboarding sits at 5.5 million subscribers on YouTube and other social platforms as shown here. It's a business that focuses on the goal of providing people with resources to advise, inspire, and expose those to the subculture of skateboarding, and spans multiple platforms to interact with their audience. During this research, I'll be reviewing additional content creators with similar online personas, as shown on the screen. With these creators as reference, I'll be exploring what it takes to build an online persona and create content within the community on my own personal platforms. This niche will provide me a means to understand the attraction towards content platforms and employ a progressive and gratifying approach to their content, whilst further gaining an ethnographic skill of conceptualizing and mapping, whilst also assisting in my development as a future market researcher.